All right, everybody. How's it going? The real diversity. 1 second. All right, my game had to switch dates, but we're gonna open a quick pack and then jump into it. As you guys may know by the thumbnail, hopefully. Oh, nice. This is the first time I was not getting too many. This is the first set. I finally managed to get quite a bit of the EXs pretty early without opening too many packs. It just kind of naturally happened, but I think there's also too the game did give us quite a bit more pack points. I don't know why all of a sudden they decided to just do way more pack points. If anyone knows, let me know. But today we're playing Crobat EX. As you guys can see, we're on a 10 game win streak. So I was initially playing Belly Bolt with Magnezone. That wasn't too hot, and I was like, before I was just playing Crobat like before ranked came out, and it was doing decent on those like little things. So I was like, okay, why not? But this was the Belly Bolt deck I was playing, and it just did not was not winning. I made some adjustments. I was also playing this Go Dingo deck be in the past. Like I just played it for fun in random matches once as soon as I had two of these, and that video is uploaded. You guys can check that out. And this deck, it does actually decent. The only thing is I just know because of the amount of high dragons that are probably running around that this is just not a good deck right now. And to that, because anything else that just doesn't get set up in 2 turns, and you can get the right combo with this early, and you can get up to like 6 energy. Yeah, even if your opponent gets fully set up, long as you can survive one hit, this thing will normally win you the game unless you just get unlucky with the damage spread. But that never happened to me. One time it happened one time, but this is the deck we're gonna be playing. Not gonna explain this too much because Crobat's not it's relatively old, so this deck's really good. Only issue we run 1x speed. I thought we ran a popsicle in here. I guess we don't. We run 1x speed. That's relevant, especially early game. And just relevant late game too to switch and get mega absolute setup. So this does come relevant. It also sometimes cannot be relevant, but if you have a bad start, you always want to see Crobat early, or that XP early. Everything else is just pretty much win cards. Like we got the Poison Barb, we got the draw cards, 2 copycats, 2 researchers, 2 Pokeballs. Um, yep. Everything else, yep, super solid. We even could throw 1 Lisi in there maybe, but I think that might be too much. But we're on a 10 game win streak. It's been good. I guarantee though, since I'm on the video, that we're gonna probably end up losing. But we'll be hopeful here. But also I'm playing at night, and those that when I was on that 10 game win streak, this was like the middle of the day on Saturday. And not to say the competition's easier, but I think a lot more people were playing, so I think it was potentially easier. I think now I'm playing. I might potentially be playing like a lot more players in Japan or something like that. So, or I don't know if it's regional or not. But if I'm playing anybody that's not, oh, this can be troublesome. But especially with us not getting a poison barb here early. Oh, it's that one. Okay. Dang, how do you? Oh, okay. I was like, how do you get so many cards then? Okay, okay, okay. Do we just go for the copycat here? It would be a shame, but I don't see a reason not to. I guess, but I already had the Rare Candy and Crobat, so we just need to see Zubat there. Oh, well, at least we get that same hand again. Okay, that's fine. That's fine then. If we get Sabrina here, that will suck though. Because no XP, nothing like that. Also, really probably need to see Zubat this turn as well. And this is the old Swablu, and hopefully something, there's something useful. I knew I should play Absolute. I was scared of a Sabrina there. I should just play it anyway. That's fine. He needs to double rare candy. Not the best opener here. Especially like a poison bar would have put us in a really good spot. So hopefully he doesn't have Mega Ulterior. Okay, that's good. For us again, we need another turn though. or we're pretty much screwed here. So if he has Mega Ulterior in here, then we're pretty screwed. For now. So he leads. So that's good or bad sign. I don't know yet. What's a Pokeball? Okay, research. Ew, not great. Don't see it. Don't see it. Don't find it. Don't find it. Okay, I'm not worried about that. Okay, good. And he doesn't have it. All right, really good to see. I need to see something here. Goodness, nothing. Nothing at all. Only saving grace here is we still have our Sabrina somewhere in the back, so that's good. We looked up, he didn't get it. So we had a this is probably like literally out of the 10 wins I just had, which was a few days ago, like it was today. So out of the wins I've had, this is definitely the roughest one in the feels like. And then so he can't knock himself out here, mind you that as well. Oh wow, it's no way he still didn't have it. That's incredible. Right there, yeah. I was like, I certain you're gonna get it this turn. Protective poncho. We have no way of sniping you, so you're fine. You're fine. And he takes his damage as soon as. Okay, and we can just pull him out and Oko him. So I can imagine that this deck probably does run some sort of like um I think we win after he takes the damage because then we can just Cyrus him. Okay, good, good, good. All right, this game then. All right, we looked up there, got exactly what we needed to see. The Ayuno was I think we already had Cyrus before the Ayuno, so we were good either way. Not that was one of the worst starts because Zubat was at the bottom of the deck, and we did see Crobat rare can we seen everything we needed, and just not early enough. And that's the only issue with this deck is if you go second, you almost always are gonna have a good chance of winning. If you go first, you have a solid chance if you get your poison barb and you get early Crobat. That's then you're really good. So first, again, we want to see a poison barb or just see yep. Not the strongest start, but if I see Zubat, we're in a good shape here. If I see Zubat on this Pokeball, we're in really good shape. Okay, and there's just Zubat from there as well. So super strong start. Hopefully his hand stays relatively big, and we should next turn be able to make a play here, and hopefully we see our XP. This is why we run XP, because how often do you get this set up here? Okay, good, good, good. Hopefully, I know this deck has a lot of basics, so it's a good chance he's gonna dump his hand. But stay at 4 for me, or 3. Oh my gosh, no more, please. Oh, this is that one. Oh, he messed up. All right, if we see our XP here, just instant win. unfortunate, but it happens. Hopefully he doesn't have belly bolt. If he does, not too great, not too great. Oh no. Everything go back, everything go back. No, oh my god, he just got both of them. He just got both of them. Crazy. Crazy work there. I don't think the poison's gonna be enough here, honestly. Honestly, I should just went ahead and threw energy on Crobat here because we got to go ahead and get Mega Absol set up. It's gonna be a whole ordeal now. Top it at this deck probably runs where is this? All right, all right. Ain't go too wrong here. All right, well let's see if we can get our second rare candy here. All right, that's that's a rare look up here. If he does not have if he does not have Cyrus here, this is winnable from Sabrina. So I think he should already have his. I think he drew both Billy Bolts earlier. So if no Cyrus here, we're good. So did we look up? Nope. Figured as much. There's our streak comes to an end. I was like, he had the perfect start. I just knew he was gonna have Cyrus in there. We unfortunately we had a decent start. I think only issue is I guess not getting a poison barb early. This deck it doesn't ever feel streaky, but it is one of those decks like your start doesn't have to be perfect. That's why we run the X speed just as a safety measure. It can, if you can get it at the right times, it is really clutch. If you don't see it when you need to see it, it feels terrible. But it almost never feels like a bad card, and that's one another important thing I think when we're talking about deck building is like how many times have you pulled it's like you pulled that card and you're like this card has no value in this exact situation right now. So okay, good. Want to definitely hit him early. Want to definitely hit Oricorio early here. Hopefully we see Lingo and stuff here, and that'd be great. Okay, good. Good. Strong hand, strong hand. Let me see everything else. There it is. There it is. Um, I'm gonna keep my hand small here. And I was like, just in case he like tries to Sabrina me or something like that, I'm just gonna go ahead and play that one. Well, I guess he has no reason to. I don't know. Like, he would have to like retreat, sub in. Like it's a whole ordeal for him. Let me see where his energy goes here. So he's gonna take 20 here. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Well, we made the right decision with the Crobat, it seems like. Man, I'm debating if we should have, if waiting there was better or not. I'm not sure actually, because he would have been at what 30 this turn. He would have died at the end of this turn, but this is fine. Please get a freaking tails. Thank you, thank you. He been getting, luckily us. Oh, he still has a lucky pop, doesn't he? Wow, please get rid of that, or this is gonna be a long match. Please go. Oh no, great. This can be troubling here. Don't want him taking any more damage, but it won't matter anyway, I don't think. Here, so. Raikou, interesting. Definitely don't want to throw him out here, I'll tell you that. Another lucky, oh my god, please. Wait, even I think, even if he gets one more, I think he still dies next turn. Right? Or does he not? I don't even know. We're gonna do 30. Come on, no more. I think you die next turn anyway. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That was a wasted lucky pop. Oh no. Where's our other non-legal at? Oh my gosh. That would have been him. He would have got knocked out there because we was gonna attack. But I figured the Sabrina was gonna come out. Well, he essentially just shot himself in the foot. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Cause I'm pretty sure. Wait, mind you, too. Have you used copycat yet? Even if he gets copycat, I'm okay with that. Or am I? Cause it's a high chance he's gonna pull a copycat. If he's running double copycat, should I just put my hand at 0? Cause if I give him belly bolt, that yeah, let me just do that anyway. I don't want to give him belly bolt here. If he doesn't get belly bolt, I think it's just game here. He shouldn't, and then I don't think this is a double Cyrus type of deck. So if he has double Cyrus and that's the one card he grabbed, yeah, and there's belly bolt. So we could have waited, but this is fine. Now the question is, what do you do? Oh no, you that's a big misplay. Oh wait, we survived? Huge, huge, huge misplay. Because you died this turn. What in the world? I don't know why he didn't sub out there, but he would only been swinging for 70. But oh well. That's game. I don't know why he didn't switch. I guess he was scared of not hitting for 70. But Crobat comes in. I don't know why he attacked there. That was not smart. Or he should have did that like a turn earlier. Instead of he should have saved his Cyrus too. I don't know what that guy was thinking, but yeah. He definitely misplayed all the way there, but he has some good cards. I think he should have immediately subbed into Raikou as soon as Raikou had like two energy on it. But I guess he was more so afraid of like or Koryogen Cyrus later. But even then, yeah, I don't know what his thought was there because the and now seeing that he was running Raikou, it is a high chance that he might have been it is a decent chance that he might have been he's running Raikou that he had double Cyrus. Sorry, I was trying to I was thinking of what I was trying to do with my hand and also trying to figure out what I was trying to say at the same time. All right, so you could have said I could have went and threw this down. No, and that's the one thing I guess you can truly say is the one advantage of going first is that the fact that you do not have to worry about dumping your hand. You can play one Pokemon, you can have a whole hand. And long as you know that that's the one you want to lead off of, you can learn what not to throw out. So if this is a heat, okay, this guy might be a free win. I'm a skip. Well, let me get this out, then I'll skip for you guys so you don't gotta see what. Um, but the one thing when it comes to going, okay, it looks like he made, yeah, he, see, that's what I was gonna say, is I'm like, okay, this may be a potentially one of those, this may potentially be one of those, you know what, I'm not even gonna use the Pokeball here either. Maybe I should do a little deck thinning. Yeah, let me thin out my deck. Hopefully help me grab like a little, help me grab something else, hopefully. Hand's super big though, but his hands, if he just straight up cop, if he gets a good setup, a Dan copycats me, then I'll be a little triggered. But that's the one thing about this deck too is you can almost kind of bait a early big hand if you yep, okay, good. He used research. Like when you see that when you see that heat more, you know, okay, let me not immediately go into this. Let me not immediately jump into this. So what could go wrong here immediately? Oh, good. Hmm. He's gonna play Naligo here. Early Naligo. Not gonna not gonna get anyone else hit with no early damage here. Only issue is if he's able to retreat here, we're in an unfavorable spot. That's the only issue here though. Is if he can okay, good. Well actually not good. If this guy he's two researches that early. If he okay, good, good, good. I'm gonna say if he retreats and then plays oh double he more okay, that's fine. If we go through both of them, that's really good on us. Okay, thank you. Cause then we can for sure guarantee a win with Sabrina here. Wait, let me not play you because I think yeah, I don't like that setup. The thought of getting hit with that at all. All right, let's see what happens here. Unfortunate for us, if all else does fail, do you get Blaziken? Did we get lucky and you just didn't get Blaziken? If he doesn't see Blaziken, that's really good for us. Interesting. I think I see. If you go into Blaziken, I think I see the vision. Yeah, okay. He was trying to avoid the poison. I see the vision. I see the vision. Yeah, I see the. I see it. I see it. Yeah, but like if you you're screwed, dude. Absolutely screwed here. If we get into Crobat. All right, luck favors the bold, huh? It's fine though. As long as he gets poisoned here and he takes his 30. I think that sets our numbers up pretty good. So and because once Blaziken gets out of here, it's over. That's this match. I'd imagine he should have he should have. Oh no, that's unfortunate. Oh he still gets poisoned again too. So even if he gets Blaziken here, still gets poisoned again. Takes another 20. Comes in. And how many has he gotten? Yep. I expected that. Oh, okay. I wonder, do you still even have my God. Thoughts, guys, on this one here? We already have Sabrina. If we don't, we're in a terrible spot here if we do not see Crobat. Okay, there it is. Because if we don't see Crobat, that's just gonna be GG. The only issue here now is he managed to put us in this situation where if he does have a Sabrina in there, then we lose here. Oh no, we don't. I don't know why I thought yeah, because he decided to sub. Yeah, if he doesn't have Cyrus here, then but I think a deck like this would run double Cyrus for sure. I think that's game right because of the burn here. Yeah, I should have assumed he just had it. Um, yeah, I don't. Did we have to play him? Was there any reason to play Mega Absol here? I think when I seen Heatmore, should have just probably left out of there. Cause that's the thing. I usually never. That's just a situation usually never happens, and that's the one thing. I guess the giant cape or a lucky pop would have like done for me in that situation. A lucky pop over the XP. That's the one time I think I was like, okay, instead of an XP, a lucky pop would have been great there. But the XP is just so good at you can rotate Crobats. You can rotate absolute like it's good late game, early game. It's a strong card. It is. So I can never just like say it it's not useful. It's just some games. It just if you do get the proper start, then it does feel like a dead card. But again, like I said, when you got to make those rotations, it is also really good to be able to, set up like your second Crobat and have absolute. Like if you can get everything set up early, you're in good shape. So this is a really good start for us, at least for us into him, because if he uh if he has to take like 3 turns to get into Suicune, then we're good. But this deck may run that little float thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, good. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. I see this deck might run that little floaty thing, but other than that, we're fine. Hopefully we see Copycat soon. His hand should be pretty big for a while. So Suicune comes right into I say unless never mind. I was gonna say he's gonna need 2 turns to retreat unless he can evolve this turn, which very fortunate for him. Um, it'd be and he gets to attack here. Oh wow, oh wow, yeah. This deck ain't playing today, huh? The only good thing I guess he gets poisoned. So, but yeah, what a start for him. What a start for him that is. He do get Zubat. Sabrina here would suck, but I think it wouldn't be the end of the world. Is that automatic? Oh. Wait, did that just say all? Wow. All right, now Ligo strong here. He has the perfect start. But usually sometimes when the better the start, the more like when you get everything your way early on, sometimes like nothing goes your way later on, if that makes sense. Because like your hand is like it was perfectly like no draw cards. Like he has not drawn, so that's oh my god, interesting. This is interesting. Um, okay. Let's see. I don't know what his plan is here. I'd imagine he wants to go ahead and try to set up like to swing for. All right. So at worst here, we need to see a basic. At worst, not not or our, I'm sorry. We yeah at worst, but it would be really great to just get our okay. Of course, of course, of course. Yeah, he made the smart play, but because now we take 130 to the face. Yeah, and we have to play it like this. Unfortunately, gotta play it like this, and then we gotta pray for like an X speed or something. Like it's not that great here. 10. He'll be at No, oh, never mind. That throws the numbers off. I'll say he'd be in knockout range though, given it, if we found Nihilingo next turn. What the interesting? So I understand stalling, but if we get Cyrus, you're screwed. Let's see what his hand looks like. Well, let me take your research because there's nothing you can Cyrus. So, in case he's running red card, unlikely he is, but and he gets the red card. Oh goodness. Oh goodness here. Goodness me, oh my. All right. Wow. Wow. I know his exact hand too, funny enough. I should have took the Cyrus because now we're in a lose-lose here. Oh boy. I think we lost, right? No matter what happens. Because he has Cyrus and we did not take his Cyrus. And he can just retreat. Wow. Alright. Let's see here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. What a day. What a day when you're losing to like non-meta decks into strats that just are not that great, but it happens if again that's what I love about Pocket. Any deck can win. I remember anytime I love playing non-meta decks and like I'm actually getting decent hands and it's just fun because you even if your opponent like the most niche decks, if you get obviously the best hand, you can beat the best consistent decks like Hydreigon or Mega, and that's why I like Mega Altair so much. Is the consistency feels like it's there. Having double Alicia just always feels good to get a good start. It doesn't. It never felt bad. Like it never feels bad to start Jirachi. Never felt bad to start Jirachi. Never felt bad to start Chingling, of course. Even if you start Swablu, maybe if you're playing as a Suicune, you can just go for the sleep play early. It never felt that great into Hydreigon every time because Hydreigon did have that thing going where it could rare candy evolve. So even if you put it to sleep and they evolved, you was out of luck. So that's the only other thing. Yep, and of course, once our hand got reshuffled into like a worser hand, and again, not as and again, but I like did not want him to research last turn and get into like a rare candy or something. That would have not been fun. All right, most likely what he's gonna do here is go into Oricorio here, and that's fine. We'll Sabrina next turn, disrupt his hand, take something out, and then get a knockout. So, not the end of the world here. But he's most likely going to retreat into Oricorio, I'd imagine. Yep. That's fine. Poncho. Poncho time. This is also the better play too, just in case we If we get Crobat next, we don't need Crobat, but if we do see Crobat next turn, that would be great. Yeah, at least he's dead at this point. If he Sabrina's us, that's actually great. I would be happy with a Sabrina here. All right, that's great. Okay. Ooh, maybe I should have went ahead and evolved there. No, he can't do anything this turn anyway. It's not like he can retreat or anything, so we're fine. Ah, come on. Thank you. I said, get rid of that. Get rid of that lucky pop. That they need to change the odds to that. Like every, here's the one thing to fix that card is to hit you every turn. You need to be able to. You got to hit for more and more every turn. So like, let's say the first turn, um, debating here. You just retreat here. He still has Sabrina. That's the unfortunate thing. You're so okay. Sorry to so okay. So you use it once. Okay, you flip again. You get heads. If you and there should be one turn only. So you shouldn't be able to bet a whole lucky pop for like 3 turns, something like that. So you use it. You can only use it one turn, and that one turn you use it, you got to use it, right? So does he? What do you do here? Interest. Yeah, that's why I waited. That's why I waited. He went to Big Boy Magnezone. Uh-huh. Yeah, let me go get my second not legal here. Let's go and put. Oh, come on, I don't want to see you. He does have Sabrina though, but that's fine. So he's gonna probably just have to retreat here into Belly Bolt, which unfortunately, no, we got so yeah. Ooh, that's probably not gonna matter. Hopefully. Okay, thank you. Again, okay, so again, I keep thinking I'm getting cut off when I'm saying it. So he just says it. He says F it, yeah. 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 All right, so I think that was pretty quick. We'll start another one up. This is how I've been lately with chess too. Like I'll get on chess, I'll play a match. And mind you, a chess match, and I'm playing 10-minute matches, so like you gotta play relatively quick. Um, and that always screws me up since I'm not a pro chess. Like I'll take my time, and then it'll get like then I'm in the, I'll like if you know anything about chess, guys, I'm like elo 300s, but I recently hit like 400s. Again, this is very low, like beginner. I think anyone is any real skill, or at least you've studied the game and you know the basics. I think you're going to naturally be in like the 600s, whatever, right? If you just naturally study the game and good. I am well below that, well below the average. Okay, this is a very great start. If if he doesn't, if this isn't a mirror match, the only time what's funny, the time the times that having a good opener is not the best is when we're into something. Okay, see, this is fine. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna feel so bad if I get hit with a Sabrina. But this is the type of deck I don't want to give him like a huge hand. Let's see Poison Barb Crobat here. Don't think he's going to. The only unfortunate thing is no Nolly goes out early here, so I don't even think if we Cyrus him next turn that he dies. So that's unfortunate. And yeah, definitely not gonna die now with a Lucky Pup. Oh yes, game, just help him out. He needs all the luck, bro. Please, thank you. I was like, please, not another one. I'm fine with 140's okay. Like I never can get mad at 40. Probably gonna take my Cyrus here. Yep. Since Crobat has the poison barb, I'm gonna leave him out, but he's kind of stuck here. No matter what, if he only plays one basic, I'm gonna Sabrina next turn. No matter what. Because if he gets Hydreigon or something, okay, fine. Or if he gets his Dino, fine. Yeah, like I don't. Yeah, I was like, I don't know what you're gonna do. Because no matter what, we're gonna Sabrina you next turn. We're just gonna Sabrina you, even if because you're not gonna be able to set up your bench. And yeah, like it was a lose there. But lucky us again, you get that early Crobat. Crobat's dominant. He dominates that early game space. If you can get that, like if you like that is super strong. Because imagine, obviously Hydreigon's stronger because he turn his second turn can hit you for 130. But the thing with Crobat is it's like you don't have to have the perfect start every time. If you leave Zubat, the chip damage is really strong. You're doing 50, and then you do 50 into like a Suicune, then you go into Crobat. That's just a knockout. You do 50 into, or you can kill the babies easily. You hit the baby Pokemon real easy. Oh my, that hopefully YouTube does not try to translate what I just said. But you can hit the babies easy, and and take those out early game. You get the poison barb. Your opponent doesn't really want to attack into you. I've been seeing a lot of Guzma. Actually, funny enough, that was my one biggest issue the other day was Guzma seemed to be everywhere. I ran into like 3 times out of those 10 matches I had won. Or it's probably more than that. I felt like, whoa, why is everyone running Guzma? But again, into that Hydreigon deck, that's the biggest issue is that the poison really is really threatening. And what's funny about that deck, and it works, but the more I think about it, it's like you're running a deck that you have to have Nihilego for one, and then Poison Barb too. So it always seems like that's a really hard condition to get. For us, we have the Zubat who also can poison as well. So it feels like this deck feels a little bit more it's more tied to the poison. And even too, you guys remember the early Muck days, Wheezing days? Has anyone tried to revamp Wheezing at all? With Sightseer, is Wheezing not a decent card now? Is it? Hold on. I always like spell this wrong. I think this is right. Right. Mind you, too, the fact that I only have one copy of this is kind of crazy. But this wheezing, let's see. Stage one, mind you, Sightseer's now in the game. The only issue here, with not Lingo 2, you're swinging 30. The only issue, I guess, is that the retreat is absurd. You have to run a leaf in it. But and then you can run a poison barb too. The only issue is this: he has to be an active. So I guess that's the one issue too. Is he has to be active. Um, but what's Coffin's retreat cost? Just one, so that's not too bad. What about this one do? Okay, it's smoke screen dude. Oh, same as and his HP's at 110. 110. So again, with not legal, you're doing like 60 on your turn, plus again 90 if you got double not legal set up. That's a hard, like, obviously task to start with. Um, but not crazy. And then he does have to kind of just sit there and if your opponent has anything, like if they're a setup deck or anything that can negate poison, like the steel decks, you're in bad shape, I think. But again, interesting thought. Just because I was like, Sightseer's in a game now. Like I knew non legal was already been in the game, and I wonder why people didn't pair that sooner. I wish there probably is a little niche deck out there, but yeah. Anyways, hope you guys did enjoy. Don't want to make this too long. If you did, thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe to the video. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.